I'd love to be rich because let's say I have like $1 million.
Basically, you think you require money to be rich.
Well,
It's true that money doesn't buy you happiness, but that's why we all want to find out.
I would like to be treated kindly, and I would hope that people are teaching their children that.
Life is difficult.
Life is difficult.
Oh, yes, it is.
yes, life is difficult.
Thank you. Oh, chivalry is not dead. He's very chivalrous.
Life is hard. Like as a kid, I have very bad anxiety, which does not help with how hard life is. There is smooth sailing, and then something bad just strikes up at you, and you aren't ready, and then it all happens all over again. And it is very, very hard to do that.
Life has its seasons, just like winter, spring, summer, and fall. You have to really be strong to go through those rough seasons. But yeah, life can be tough. It can be tough. Yeah.
I also think that your lives were kind of harder than ours now because like for research, instead of like reading a book and looking for the right specific page, we could do that, but we can also just like internet, and then we can find exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah, there's a bit of a downside to that in that we've got so much information that people don't actually know how to handle that much of an influx of information. So there's positive and negative to everything. So the upside to the older generation is that there is value in submitting yourself to a process that is punishing because it requires you to really go through every page in search for the right information. Is the beauty of it all is in the journey, in the process. It may take a little longer, but you take time to salivate the information and the details. Everybody just wants to kind of like read a summary of everything, like just get to the answer very quickly, but it robs us of a lot of things, and I've seen that. And that's from somebody who really loves the academics. It's like studying and reading. That's what I grew up really doing. And I kind of, I got books. I still got books with me. Some of them I've given them away, but I love researching and studying. I always come across the wannabes and the fakers and those who think they are the academy, so they are knowledgeable people and all that nonsense. Everybody nowadays is sort of like an expert, I guess. They wish, but there's just two sides to that aspect. All right, I love the ability to find scriptures very quickly by just googling. I mean, I just found that quote that kid said through the internet. I mean, I wasn't gonna find it that quickly. That's one thing for sure. But so it's a lot easier to access information. But I think, sure, you gotta be smart to know how to access it the right way and use it the right way.
So the rights that we have back then, if I'm correct, like around the 1930s and the 1940s, life was hard because of segregation, of discrimination, of women's rights, and in some sense, I feel like that today's life is somewhat easier.
But guess what, Neil? I think that kids are having it rough today, and I am so glad I'm not of this generation.
I've been bullied. Some have been because of my culture, because of the food I eat, because of the clothes that I wear. People think that I'm different from them.
How do you react to such bullies?
You can't stress on these small things, these small nuances. Instead of reacting to what they're saying, I ignore it, and usually that turns out to be the best solution.
Well, life happens,
Well, that's right.
and you have to deal with it. Mm-hmm. You can't say, why did that happen to me? Why not? I mean, why not you? What's so different that it shouldn't happen to you? You can't feel sorry for yourself when something happens.
That's right.
You have to help yourself.
Yeah.
And it's how you deal with the difficult time that's important. Yeah. Because you have to go forward, not backward.
You have to help yourself. There's that's like a golden ticket of a message right there. If you think about that very carefully, you gotta help yourself. Everybody now is kind of like waiting for some savior, no pun intended. I'm a Jesus man, all right? But everybody's kind of like waiting for some rescuer. The government is gonna rescue me from this situation. You gotta help yourself. You gotta help yourself. That cuts across every kind of situation and every living standard that you can imagine.
I just wanted to say quickly that you guys were all really wise. You guys have had ups and downs. You guys have had hardships. And I was very fortunate to talk to you guys. Thank you, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not worried about the future because you are the future. I would encourage you all to interview your elders because you don't want to miss out on anything, any facts about your family.
For me, my parting words is that I hope you all have a good day now. No, like not even just a good day, a good life.
Thank you.
Thank
And we
you.
hope you do too, and we hope your life is wonderful, life full of interest.
Awesome. Awesomeness. Awesomeness, that's what I think. Awesome stuff. Yeah, man. Listen, shush, that was just so much wisdom there. I think it's like I said, it's always interesting talking to elders, and that's something that I've always tried to do. I've always tried to I wanted to create content where I interview elderly people, because I feel like whenever an elderly person dies, wisdom dies. That's how I always frame it. But yeah, man, it's because hey, that's a nice video from Jubilee right there. You guys tell me what you think. What takeaway did you have from the video, and what you really think about the wisdom from the seniors versus the children, and what was your takeaway the most on the video? All right. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and do like and leave a comment. Hey, leave a like. Come on, guys, leave a like. That will help the algorithm quite a lot. All right. God bless.